Hello, guys. Zalaria, hello. Unification Part 1, yes, soon. The Star Trek Next Generation, nice. How you doing, Zalaria? Welcome. And good night, Vosky. I probably missed you. Errol, hello, welcome. Yeah, Deep Space Nine, yeah. Recovering from flu? Oh no, well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Merry Christmas, Finn, and welcome. Neil, hello as well. Welcome, everybody. So, yeah, I think we still have to go through these hills and around the other side there. Yep. So there's a steel mill. So now we have to decide what we want to do. So we have all the complete routes. You just keep adding on to ones that actually have a demand. Set line 2. So as they keep growing, we'll actually get more and more revenue from them. How are you doing? Yep.
Plebs are needed.
So that one can use one. Pips Glover, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Chill Team. How you doing? Curious Wicked, hello, welcome as well. So let's keep adding on to that. Bus, Colne, Edmonton. Boom. What are you doing? You look like you're growing pretty well. Yep. So we definitely add one to Colne, Aerith. Boom. Plebs are needed. Yep. Good morning from Miami. Excellent. How you doing? Alright, let's look around for more of those opportunities. There's looks like an opportunity. Yes. Accrington to Wolverton. Boom. Out the other end of that line. Not quite yet. Anything up here? You're pretty casual. Nope, you can use some extra vehicles. Star Trek nerd, yeah. Same here. Bletchley, Peniston. Bam. Let's pick up these guys and get them delivered. Axminster. You're still kind of getting going. Alright, so let's look on the opportunity. Look out for opportunities to... plus we can do some of our tree. Didn't get right along the ridge there very well. And we can do some of our tree border painting. Let's try to actually get on the ridge line there. Kind of waiting things to happen here. Star Trek Armada? No, I haven't. Oh yeah, the cough is the worst part for me. It's like the lingering cough. Especially when you're trying to stream. It's like, argh, go away. But that's always the worst part of a cold for me, is that it takes me forever to get rid of a cough after a cold. Or the flu or something. Just like lingers and lingers. And I don't even smoke or anything, it just doesn't go away. Alright, so that's a more obvious border right there. Alright, so opportunities. Okay, let's go province by province, look for opportunities here for... The first one I'd like to do is food. The first area here has a food factory, but no farms. No farms. And then another food factory here. So I forgot the fact that... get rid of enough of these to kind of hide the border. You know, it costs me money. Just trying to make... Because the real border is somewhere else. Alright. Yeah. Because this is actually attached over there. Which is crazy. So we have 2 food factories but no farms. So they aren't self-sufficient in food. They do have stone and a brick factory, so that's the next easiest thing. They also have oil and a oil refinery. 2 oils, actually. Actually, that's kind of one of the things we need to do, is identify these by renaming them, putting the ones in front, so that when we sort we can tell who owns what. But I'll do that slowly, bit by bit, rather than just sitting here for half an hour renaming everything. Okay, we do need the vehicle there. Do we need one on the other end? No. My trees! Hey, Coffee Monk, how you doing? So much for the happy little trees. Yep. They're a happy little accident now. We'll be planting more trees, though. Yeah, but this is the first time... This is the highest altitude road I've ever seen naturally spawn in this game. So that'll be a pretty dramatic ride. And here's, like I said, here's the real border, is going this way. There we go. A little better. Alright, and let's first... You know, there's 3 people waiting there. That's going to be big. Oh, 2 different ones. Nice. One each way. Nope, just a lot of different routes. You're still going. Maybe the local is kind of getting up there. But definitely that one. We'll go ahead and add one to each, since it's getting up there anyway. There we go. And just by doing this, we'll be getting more and more money. Looks like we're kind of... Yeah, so all the purchases, mostly from purchases. But let's start setting up our first actual commodity thing. We'll use stone as the example here. And so we have 3 towns. So now we need to set up a delivery regime for industry. Wow, this one's bad. It's really spreading out industry and commercial. So there's no one location for either one. Oof, oof. What do I do with you? Alright, I need to spend a little bit of money on this one. Bang, Zolaria with the resub. No, Gaming Pause with a gift sub for Zolaria. Thank you very much, Gaming Pause. They're very generous of you. Thank you. Bang, bang. Now Zolaria gets to use the emotes. Alright, can I squeeze out of here? Here's the question without... Nope. You do not want to do that with just one. Just one casualty. Look how emote long and prosper. All right. Guess I kind of have to decide. So we need a truck stop. That gets some industry. I don't want to spend that much money on these. 82K. That only gets a little bit of industry. That's just a really bad city. This one's a little easier. There we go. This one's actually perfect. Let's grab this while we can. So there's an industry one. So this we're going to rename one is industry. There might be more later. Commercial is a little more difficult, but we got a space here as well. Let me squeeze that in. One East Coast. Back to work, animal. Alright, sounds good. Chill hype. Commercial A. Since we're going to abbreviate, let's go ahead and Make it consistent. Alright, so we can deliver products there. Oh wow, got lots of people. Whoa, lots of people there. Alright. Add 3 to that one. We'll go ahead. 2 to that one. And what's on the other end of this? Do you need extra buses? Yep, yes you do. Excellent. Tunes, yes. I forgot the tunes. Nope, that's not my one yet. Suits. Oblivion. I gotta turn that down a little bit though. No, it's already down. Okay. Seems, that's way down. That's way down. Seems louder than normal. Alright, let's see what that does. Let me know if the balance is a little bit off. Too loud for the game or too loud for my voice. This one song is pretty loud compared to the others, so. That is weird. That's already turned down. Yeah, you shouldn't have to turn the mixer down that much. It just seems loud. Let's try that. All right. What was I doing? Well, this is where I started off, but we definitely need another one here. Still yet another one there. Alright, we got a nice little line of vehicles going that way. Kimberly. It's under 10. And one more this way. And then we'll start working on a the stone route down here. Alright, so we got our 2 station truck stops in there. So now over here, easy place for a truck stop here for the industry. Bam. Commercial, a little more difficult. Something coming out here would be perfect. Maybe if we wait a little bit, it'll open up a little bit. Because industrial is what we need to deliver first. Because we're gonna do stone and construction materials. So we have 2 stone, 3 construction material factories. So these guys are definitely gonna be a big exporter of construction materials. Got some coal and some more oil. And then a steel plant. Just kind of increase this a little bit. More obvious. Bang bang, Carlo the Curious. 18 months in a row. Seasonal greeting things. Thank you very much, Carlo, for the continued support. Bang bang. And Merry Christmas to you as well. Happy holidays. Alright, so what I want to do is I want each town to have its own kind of distribution center for now. So a large truck station. Put this one up, this part of town. And then we can add on to that if we need to. We can add a train station later if we need to. That's a little loud, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit loud. Not sure why. It seems much louder than before. YouTube is like way down. It's like 1 click above minimum. And the volume mixer, I also have it like down at 15. And it's normally like 25 or something is good. Alright. Let's do that. Also need the truck stops for each individual place here. So we'll hit up all of the the places we're going to use, and then what we'll do is we'll hook them all into the distribution center and just do the same thing, see how much demand is created, and then just follow up with it. You know, by adding more trucks. I'm going to call them trucks even though they're wagons right now. Hitting B when I try to hit M or N. And another stone quarry. It's a lot of money for a truck stop. I think that was the best one, 50,000. Okay, so I have that hooked up, that hooked up. So a refinery, that's deep in the wilderness. Alright, so 2 stone quarries, 3 factories. Alright, so now I have my distribution center, and distribution center on facing the other part of the world or facing back? Let's go and do that here. Alright, so we need to establish the lines. So what I need is a distribution between the distribution centers. So what I need is keep to just what I need there. What I need first is the lines delivering the construction materials to the industry. One. How do I end up? So this is one final Wallingford industry. So final delivery, Wallingford industry. I'm not going to worry about the commercial yet. We'll deal with that later. I have the commercial industry factory there. Distribution center here, so that's going to go boom to boom. And using that nomenclature, this is going to be one final East Cows industry. And then finally over here, and I actually got to decide where I'm going to put this. Truck stop. One building, 100. I think that's probably as good as I'm going to get. Don't like it. Let's go ahead and get, I think this. That's 50. It gets quite a bit of commercial. 29K. I think I'm not going to get better than that. 21. Take that. Good night, Odava. How you doing? Alright, so we have those two. Now we need to establish the line between there and industry. One final Shaftesbury industry. Yeah. Alright, so we got our So now we can deliver to the cities. Now I need to make sure there's distribution going on between the distribution centers. So that the goods get spread around. So from there to there. So that is one distribution East Cowes, and we might change nomenclature on this later to Shaftesbury. Shaftesbury. And then another distribution line between Cowes and Wallingford. One distribution East Cowes Wallingford. Boom. So that's 5 trucks just kind of doing some, just the fact that they're traveling will mean they they establish the connection to deliver goods anywhere in the region. Because a customer complimented your service. Oh, nice, Ober. That's always, it's amazing how much little gestures like that really matter. All right, so let's see this. So who do I want to go where? Let's call these, let's bring these to East Cowes. So now, so let's go ahead and kind of pile these up a little bit until I have it at the point where I can buy the trucks. So now we got the 5 actual industry connections we need to make. So between there and there. And actually tell the manager, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's like when you get to think, can I speak to your manager? And it's like, oh no, and it's like, I want to say this person was the most awesome ever. Hey Sancho, how you doing? This is at the easy level difficulty. I'm trying something with the concept, so I don't want to have it take too long to make money. Next save, though, I'll definitely be trying a hard difficulty playthrough. Alright, so this is 1 raw stone 1A. Since we have numbers for the provinces, we'll do, if there's several name the same thing, we'll do A, B, C on those. So that's so that's for province 1, raw stone A. And then the second one, B. And now we need the 3 industry connections. One intermediate I would call this something different. Final, yeah, intermediate step. Yeah, enter stone slag, stone plus slag, and it goes out as construction material. And it's A. Nomenclature. And then another line from that one to there. So basically the same thing. One intermediate. Stone plus slag. Construction materials B. Can I copy? Can I copy and paste in this? I hope so. And then finally, there's another factory over here. Bam. Bam. Paste. Yes. C. Awesome. Now I just need to put a truck on every one of these and we're good to go. So this one, and we're going to keep them unspecified here. So I'm going to change from my last one where I specified everything. This one I'm going to keep them unspecified unless we need to specify. So we buy and here don't need you. So the raw stone B by set line that, and a set line to distribution. So we have one delivering to the city industry, one distribution, one to the raw stone, one to the construction material plant. So that is that. And then on this depot, we need to buy one to deliver final East Coast Industries. Distribution to Wallingford. The Shaftesbury distribution. Because we'll have one going each direction. Then one going to Rawstone. One going to construction A and one to construction B. Alright. So this is now a complete distribution center or system for this area. It's going to take a while to kind of kick in. In the meantime, let's get this going. Get to these replacements set up. Oh, I didn't do the one from here. Oh, so this has no direct pickups, but it does have the distribution back to, or the delivery of construction materials to the town, and then also distribution back to East Cows. There we go. That's what's missing. Okay. Alright, so now that's a complete distribution center. This will get construction materials eventually to all 3 cities. Wow, lots of people waiting there. Let's go ahead and make that money. That's just money waiting to be made. Everybody else is kind of happy. Alright, and see, we can already see stone, because we've connected everything up. The stone is already, alright, yep, I can be delivered. So let's see, details, I was looking at potential 0, stored 56. Production 40, production's going up. How much do we have here? We already have 20 here, so we can already start adding trucks to this, like right away. Again, we'll go with kind of the thing of for every 10 waiting, we'll add another truck. And how's the other one doing? 18, we'll go ahead and add 2 of those real fast. Doesn't matter where they come from now. Oops. I need to be able to see. Alright, so we got that system going for number 1. Now for checkout number 2. What do we want to distribute? Well, let's first buy extra buses. For all the people waiting in line here. And the green one. And how are we doing overall now? Are we making? Well, I'm buying a lot of things. 270. So we've made 198,000 in income. So we're making about 200K in income. So if I didn't, in expenses other than new vehicles, we'd be making money. Another bus here. Alright, so now what can 2 make independent of anybody else? We do have oil, we have food factories, and we have farm. Also have stone. So food is always going to be my first choice. If we can do food, we'll do food. So that's what we will do. So now we need to set up the distribution centers in each town. And then hook up all the farms and food factories. So there's 2 food factories. Let's also rename these. 2. Do have an oil refinery, so we could do oil. We have iron and coal. I don't think we have a... Yeah, we do have a steel mill. So there's a whole bunch of stuff we can do in here. And that belongs to the other 2 Leaston Farm. So that's all the food. Alright, so now we gotta put distribution centers. So the big one just outside of town. It's not really hooked up to much except for the farm. God dang it. I keep meaning to move from M to N, and I go from N to B, and so there's that one. This is going to be the other side of the river. And we'll also, at some point, we'll start using a boat. I think I've never used a boat in this game. So that'll be fun. And then finally, one more distribution center down here. And then the individual things, the food factory. Way too slow, yeah. Yeah, I was watching, just before the stream, I started watching Sky, playthrough Sky. I just started the first episode where he's, it's a 92 episode series where he's trying to link up basically trying to do what I'm doing here, link up every commodity to every town. And he starts off with boats. He has a seed with a pretty good distribution center system for oil, using nothing but boats and wagons to get the stuff into town. So I was watching that before the stream. Pretty interesting. So food factory there. The only farm is up here. Yeah, you hope that the bulk makes up for the slowness. Boom. Docking on yeah. That's one thing, is he was kind of showing little tricks I didn't know anything about, since, like I said, I've never done boats, of kind of aligning it so that the boats don't like have to take sharp turns to get into the dock, which slows them down even more. Alright, so we got a thing there, the only and then we need one there. So the factories are miles away from anything else. So this is going to be interesting whether this ever works. Especially with wagons. When they get to trucks, maybe. Yeah, exactly. You need the upgraded industries. Alright, so now we have all of those. Now what we need is actually that might help. Yeah, that's not much. Holy cow. $294K. It's half my remaining budget. I think I'm just going to go ahead and accept the cheapest thing I can hook up here as at least the starting point of delivering commercial. Even though it's not going to create a lot of demand, it'll create some demand. And then over here, it looks like I can sneak in. Nope. Boop. Anything under 40K, I'll take. Actually, I could even do over here. Yeah, that'll be sufficient industry. All right, so Loftus. To final Loftus A. No, commercial A. Stuff is still in transit, won't send them out. Ah, okay. To final Loftus Industry A. Definitely gonna need some more here.
Plebs are needed.
Gotta hit. Woof. Woof Eli Wow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chill team. Gotta do that. Gotta actually hit return. Loftus Industry A. Boom. How you doing? Welcome. Now I can close that. Alright, so that's those two. How are you doing? Oh, looks like we add one more bus. Boom. Alright, well, this is going to be pretty easy. Relatively expensive, though. What's like the other side? Oh, way more expensive. I'll take the 50-ish K. Actually, with over here, be okay. Yeah, that'll get a lot of industry. 30K. Boom. Then commercial. Can I sneak in there? Oh, Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's get a different perspective. That's gonna be way too expensive. 700,000. Whoa. Oh man. 300,000, 300,000, 200,000, 100,000. That 75,000. There we go. And 150,000 for that. It gets a good coverage of the commercial area. Excellent. So how did I name those on these other ones? I didn't on that one. Where's the commercial truck stop? Oh, I didn't bother on this one. So here's where I actually started it. So what was my naming convention? East Coast. Oh, I didn't have to do the final. Okay, just Industry A. The final is just the lines. So only need that. Okay. Where was I? Two Loftus. All right. So 2 Leaston, and just change that to Com A. This is an Industry A. So I know where it's going, what's going there. This one I punted on the commercial one until I need to do it. All right, let's get the usual perspective, north to south. So I got both of those. Now I need one for each here. Industry again is relatively easy. Super cheap. Commercial, not so much. Actually, let's draw this out a little bit more. That way it gives the road room to grow into this middle area. Instead of blocking it off. Cam A. To Selby. Industry A. Alright, so I can deliver the both there, deliver the both there, deliver the both there, and now let's extend that. Let's actually do this. Let's help this guy out a little bit. Let's do that loop. Tipton, Industry A, commercial. Oh, I have it. I have it. There we go. Boop. Commercial A. Excellent. Alright, so we're making food, so we're delivering to the commercial areas, so we need lines for that. So here's where I name them. So 2 final Tipton com A. Then over here, two final Selby com A. Two final Leaston com A, and finally two final Loftus com A. So those are the final deliveries. Now I need to connect up the distribution centers. So we have Loftus and Leaston. Two distribution Leaston Loftus. Got a lot of them here. And then distribution between Leaston and Selby. Two distribution Leaston Selby. Selby and Tipton. And finally also Tipton to Leicester, since I can get there directly by road. So these will probably lose money for a long time. Leaston, Tipton. And now we just need to get the stuff from the farm to the distribution center. Two raw farm A. Oh, there's only one, so there's only one. And then we need to get stuff from distribution centers to the food plants. And back. So that is two intermediate livestock plus grain to food. A. Copy. And finally, a longer trip, but one less trip. Otherwise, it has to come down here and back up. So we'll do it there, there. Alright, now we just need trucks. Transport an early Christmas Carol. Alright, so this one. Set line to deliver. Set line to distribute. And set a line to go deliver stuff to the factory. Over here, bang bang, Chris Fu 26 with the sub, tier 1 sub. Thank you very much for that subscription. Very generous of you. Glad you're enjoying the content. How are you doing today? Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you. Bang bang. A little bit of hype there. Thank you. Thank you, Gaming Pause, for the hype. Alright, coach. Alright. Let me get centered over this again. Bang bang again. Valacor with a resub 15 months in a row. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Happy holidays. How are you doing, Valacor? More sub hype. All the sub hype. Alright, let me see if I can remember what I'm doing. Okay, so set line. First we need to deliver. Then we need to distribute from Leicester to Loftus. Then we need to distribute from Leicester to Selby. Then we need to distribute from Leicester to Tipton. Finally, we need to pick up the raw farm material. Yes. Okay, those are all good. Doing good. Merry Christmas. Alright, here I think we only... No, we need to do a couple things. So now, come over here. Buy road vehicles. We need to set line to the final delivery. Buy set line to distribute. Set line to distribute. Is that the right one? Yes, okay. And then set a line to deliver the livestock. Yeah, because I don't want that one. And finally, two distributions and the final. There we go. final. Tipton, Leaston. And Selby to Tipton. Okay, we're good there. Alright, everything is hooked up here. Now I need to go through and do the replacements. Most exciting part of the game. I'll have to see if there's a mod that makes this process easier. Definitely a mod that would tempt me, even though I usually play a lot of games vanilla. You know, just to automatically upgrade to the next truck or next bus. The trains, I don't mind handling because they're usually more detailed in what they need. But the buses and trucks, just automatically upgrade. Cool, and we still got people coming out of our ears over here. Buy road vehicles. Set line to there. Set line to there. Per vehicle type, yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, that would do it. If you're going from this vehicle to this, just upgrade. Just do it. Alright, we already have a bunch there. So that means we can already start adding. So we'll add 2 more to each of those. Or 4 overall. Buy road vehicles. We're going to need a lot of raw materials off that farm to feed this entire region. Speaking of raw, let's check our first. And you're doing very well. 35. Let's add 3. And we got some in the distribution center too, so we can add to that. So 1, 2, 3. So line the raw stone B. And then what we have here is waiting 19, so we'll add 2 to the distribution. Want the building. There we go. Buy. 2. Set the line to interstone. Not distribution, that's delivering to the factory. Oh, we actually got our first thing of construction materials too. Alright, now we gotta jump this up. Back to open TTD, we go, yeah. Go ahead and buy 4. Stone A. Go ahead and add one of these right now. We already have 4 going there. Oh, and this is suddenly it's definitely a challenge to keep up. Let me go ahead and wait a little bit, then we'll come back and add some more, so they're more spread out. Okay, how many vehicles do we have? We have 135 road vehicles. Some are making pretty good money. Oh, we are down to just about nothing. Alright, so now it's just kind of a matter of we don't have enough money to set the next one. So it's kind of riding what we have and maximizing. Making sure we're making money where we can. Mass Effect 1 soundtrack is going on right now. Then once we have a manufacturing thing in each region, we should be making pretty good money at that point. Perfect stream for the tablet in the kitchen while making veggies and baked eggs in the cast iron. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Aerith. Oh, I'm in the red. Finally hit the red. Well, I could borrow money. Because 500,000 would be enough to get the next one up and going. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. Well, let's set up number 3. Because we are definitely in the green right now. So 3 has only 2 cities, but tons of resources. While we're kind of waiting for get some money, let's go ahead and thicken up the borderline there. So we can see it a little better. Yeah, because look at this snaking road through here. Dap Dude! Chris Fu with a gift sub to Dap Dude. Thank you very much for that gift. New to the channel and already giving gifts. Thank you very much. Dap Dude, you have the emotes now. Woohoo! that cat. Alright, so we definitely should be able to do something. Well, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Okay, that's actually this is the border I kind of need to clarify, because this farm is not in our territory. Yeah, getting good. It's pretty easy to make a profit just sticking to the road vehicles, as long as you have, as long as you don't overbuild them. That's why I wait for the demand to kind of dictate which ones I build, or which ones I add to which lines, rather than saying, oh, I'll just build 4 trucks for every line. It's like, well, I don't know if they'll actually use them all, so. Alright, just to clarify this. Alright, so is the one thing we don't have in this area a farm? Yeah, the one thing they don't grow is food. They have everything else. A lot of factories. Pretty decent amount of raw material. Oh, no, food factory. So they need to import the raw food. So what do they have? As far as raw materials, they have iron, lumber, and oil. Wow, is that it? That's interesting. Hey Starbase, how you doing? Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I noticed it's a fairly dead directory, but a lot of people show up when I do stream Transport Fever. So I think a lot of people are keeping an eye on it. New Industries mod, experimental huge maps. Ooh, cool. Ooh, New Industries. That'd be something to look into. Alright, so it looks like, so with iron, but no coal, looks like fuel is going to be my industry of choice here. There's no stone, because there is that. So this is going to be where a lot of the heavy industry is going to be located. So this is the manufacturing base of the map. So that's going to be cool because once the distribution system gets working, we'll be shipping a lot of raw materials in here, a lot of intermediate products. So that'll be fun. So yeah, let's get this oil. So let's just put the 3 in. Is this area 3? Yeah, this is area 3. 3 in front of the ones we need right now. Yeah, we shortened the name of Warden, so we might as well shorten it here too. So 2 refineries, 1 oil well. So I'm not missing anything, am I? Nope, looks like it. New supply chains and recycling. Ooh, cool. Yeah, it's like with Factorio having the different minerals, or even Minecraft when they add different minerals and different crafting chains. That always makes a nice addition to the map. Alright, so let's start figuring this out. Looks like I have a little bit of cash to work with before making a loan. And there we go. That's a lot cheaper. I don't think... I looked it up to see if anybody knew if it made a difference, whether it's different shades of gray. I think the only answer that someone thinks it may have been is like priority, if there's multiple stations, which one gets the priority. I think it'll deliver fully as long as it's, you know, just highlighted. Looks like 38. Okay, it'll be about the cheapest. Yes, we're already making money. Definitely gonna need to take a loan before this is finished, though. And then the other refinery. Oh. Video pause. Continue watching. Yes, I want to continue. Alright, so we got the ones we need for now hooked up. Now we need the distribution. So let's put distribution center on down here. It's relatively flat. So the big station. Boom. And out of money. Alright, loan time. Okay, so now we have the 2 distribution centers. In fact, there's only 2 towns. Will make this a little cheaper. Ooh, except this... These hills. These hills are gonna kill me. Still play KSP? No, I haven't in a while. I might pick it up here again soon. Because I think I'll have a little more time for more variety. So if I stream KSP, I won't, because I think the Factorio and Minecraft are my mains. I think Transport Fever is going to be the number 3, and then other stuff will be part of the mix after those. Just gonna make me spend a lot of money just that's ridiculous. Putting a train station over here is gonna be here seems to be about the cheapest. How much industry does that get? Does it get enough? Over here? New parts, skins. Oh, KOS, yeah, that looks pretty fascinating. I think this is really the best. Wasn't this cheaper a minute ago? Must not have had it attached. Actually taking a ride with somebody through this town would be pretty cool. Like I said, I think I'll worry about, let's just get it established. So I think up on top of the hill there. Not the most ideal place. Okay, commercial looks like they've kind of left us an opening here on a nice bit of flat land. We'll take it. Alright. Have our deliveries there. Oh, this one's going to be a lot easier. So let's help the town out a little bit here. Boom. Why aren't you hooking over there? That's weird. That little change hooks up all the rest of those industries. It's like nothing, and then bam, whole street. Gonna get some less Zlaria? Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Merry Christmas. Have a great holiday season. Alright, now commercial. I think this is going to be pretty choice. Yes, bam. And cheap. Perfect. Perfect combination. Alright, so we're delivering fuel, so that's an industry thing. So let's now start creating our lines. So bam to bam. So 3 final Wolverton Industry A.
Plebs are needed.
Plebs are needed. Orb 505. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chill team. Yeah, we'll worry about the other ones later. And then over here, we're delivering to the top of the mountain. Three final Accrington Industry A. And then a little distribution deal between the two places. 3 distribution Accrington to Wolverton. Doing there. There. Having only 2 cities makes this one a lot easier. And now we just need to get the raw crude to this distribution center. Three raw crude. There's only one. that is 3 intermediate crude going to fuel plus oil. And that's A. And then the other one three intermediate crude to fuel plus oil. B plus oil B. Boom. Alright, now we just need to add trucks to all this, and we are good to go there. By set line distribution. By set line raw and by set line crude A. Chop some firewood. Should be loud near an axe. Be careful. And over here we buy a road vehicle and we set it to deliver the final first. Buy one to do the other side of the distribution, and then we buy one to deliver crude oil. Oops, I didn't do this right. Enter. There we go. And that should be it. Just have to wait for supplies to increase. Oops, did not want to do that. What am I missing? Distribution. The other final, because I gotta do the replacement stuff. Okay. All right, replacement. Bam. Okay, on placement. Replacement. Man, we still have a lot of cash left too. Plus whatever we made in the meantime. I just want to follow somebody over here. Don't even know. Come on, click. A little bit wobbly. Might have been drinking a little bit. Test your luck. Alright, have a great Christmas, Gaming Pause. Thank you so much. Get that lurk in. George Hughes, Destination Home. Bing bong. Alright, do we already have some extra production over here? We can add some. Yes, let's throw a couple more wagons at that right away. No, come back, do more. Alright, let's see where... Whoa, Edmonton. I see lots of people waiting. Hey, there we go. We got a new train and new vehicles available. We're not ready to do that just yet. The next thing we have, after we get one distribution thing going in each zone, we'll then connect them with passenger trains. That's the next step. Anyway, by coach. Colon Edmonton, by coach. Edmonton Earth, by coach. Edmonton Tonbridge, boom. Oh, I should have taken the census of the towns. I guess we can go into the VOD and find it. I should have taken the census of the towns before we started messing with it. We got everybody up over 100. 1 over 300. Nearly everybody's over 200. Our line profitability, looks like we got some good ones there. Not too many bad ones. A couple of bus lines losing money. Well, they once they deliver, they might. At least in Tipton. Once they deliver, they might. That one might pay off. Distribution lines are definitely going to be money losers for the most part for a while. Because they're simply there to establish the connection between different cities for commodities so that the game knows it can be delivered. But the ones we're making money on, making good money on. In fact, we're still over 500k, so now we can move on to section 4. Wait on that. Let's take a look at the stone situation. Whoa, all kinds of stone there. 68. Alright, so let's... Whoa, a lot of people too. Lots of vehicles here. Alright, so let's throw 5 more at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raw stone A. Two more buses for each of those. And then over here, this one could use a few more. 47s. Could send 5 more that way. And then we'll look at this. Whether there's a stack of stuff, we're definitely going to look at it. 2, 3, 4. And we'll do 4 for now. Set line, Ralston B. Alright, where do you want to go? You want to go... Distribution needs some. Excellent. So throw 2 more on the distribution. And 3 more on the intermediate. 3. Yeah, I'll throw 1 more in there. Alright, and are you getting... Well, the carriages going back usually pick this up. At some point, though, there'll be a kind of a backlog, because the carriage can only take out as many as they deliver. So whenever they miss one, it gets backed up, and I'll have to create a line just to pick up the excess. Hey, Avo, welcome. Tom, hello, welcome. Merry Christmas Eve, guys. How are you doing today? And here we have... No, it's fine. We gotta deliver all that stuff. To that one and 1, 2. There we go. Go do your thing. 48 minutes away from Christmas Day. Nice. All right, so yeah, we gotta keep that going. Now let's check out the food. Definitely can pick up more food. So let's send. Go ahead and send. So go ahead and send 8 more that way. Then we'll get this distribution set up as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Farm. Distribution, set 3 more on that one. It's the yellow one, and 2 more on the gray one. There we go. Gotta get that stuff out to the factories. And then over here, how many do we have? Just the one vehicle. Let's get a couple more vehicles there. Now we'll just do the one for now. Let's not overbuy. There'll be more coming shortly. Potential 66. So it hasn't quite reached full distribution yet. Holy cow, look at that backing up. Whoa, our money went away. All these vehicles we were buying. That money went away fast. Okay, well, anyway, we have to think about what the next distribution is going to be. But we should be making money pretty well now. As soon as all of these other things get delivered. Wow, 56, so that's 14 vehicles. I was gonna say, how many vehicles is that? It says right there. "12 years old is the oldest." Yeah, so we're already back in the green. All right, so for 4, which is on this side of the river. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna get one more distribution in each of these areas, and then we'll figure out a interregional train route, which a lot of them won't be too long, because I mean we can connect Wallingford with Selby pretty easily. But I'd like is at least a connection, say, to every other city. So Longton or Kimberley, Selby. So I have to figure out how I want to do that. Because I want a direct connection between every region and every other region at some point. But by then, those, the cities will definitely be primed for wanting to send people on trains. All right. So anyway, 4 is this region, this side of the river. So we have coal, farmland, wood, oil, no stone. No food plants. No, there's a food plant. There's a food plant. Okay, so we're doing food. 1 farm, 1 food plant. So we'll build up some basic passenger service between the regions after this process, and then we'll develop some import-export distribution, and then once that gets going, then we'll be able to like link up all the different industries and get them going. What I like about the concept of this is that it does kind of make me work on each region a little bit and not leave any behind. Because normally you would concentrate on one area, kind of build it up, and then kind of spread out into the outlying areas. 4 hours, 2 minutes. Hey Edrin, how you doing? Actually, it might be time for a break. Yeah, let's let the money build up a little bit. Let's get in a nice scenic route here. I think this guy picking up the oil and then coming back might be pretty good. So I'll take a little stretch break. Happy holidays, Edrin. Thank you so much. And then be right back, and then we'll continue. We'll do the food distribution in 4, figure out for something for 5 or 6, and then look for our first passenger train. Paid off the borrowings? No, I haven't. We took one loan, extra loan of 500,000, so we're 3.5 million in debt. But we're making money, probably a couple $100,000 a year right now. All right, BRB guys, and then we'll get on with this. Boop, boop, and boop.